I stand by my word, says ex-FBI Chief Comey after facing criminal charges. The former FBI Director, James Comey, has been hit with serious legal trouble after being indicted on charges of lying under oath and interfering with a congressional inquiry. This development marks a dramatic escalation in President Donald Trump's long-standing efforts to hold accountable those who have scrutinized or criticized his administration. If found guilty, Comey could face up to 5 years behind bars, a potential outcome that underscores the high stakes of this case. In a heartfelt video shared on Instagram, Comey addressed the situation with a mix of sorrow and resolve. My heart aches for the Department of Justice, but I firmly believe in the integrity of our federal courts. I am innocent, and I'm ready to prove it, he stated. His message reflects both personal conviction and a broader faith in the American legal system, even as the case unfolds in a politically charged environment. But here's where it gets controversial. Is this indictment a genuine pursuit of justice, or is it part of a larger pattern of political retaliation? Trump has long threatened to imprison his critics. But this marks the first time his administration has secured a grand jury indictment against a high-profile adversary. The Justice Department is also investigating other prominent figures, including New York Attorney General Letitia James, raising questions about whether these cases are driven by legal merit or political motive. The roots of this conflict trace back to 2017, when Trump abruptly dismissed Comey as FBI director. Since then, the former president has repeatedly criticized Comey's handling of the FBI's Russia investigation, which revealed troubling ties between Trump's 2016 campaign and Russian officials. Now, with Trump back in office, the Justice Department is revisiting Comey's 2020 testimony, where he denied authorizing leaks of sensitive information to the media. The indictment alleges that Comey misled Congress by claiming he never allowed anyone else to serve as an anonymous source in news reports about the FBI probe. And this is the part most people miss. The Justice Department itself has been a battleground during Trump's presidency. In 2019, an internal watchdog report criticized Comey for sharing memos of his private conversations with Trump with the New York Times. Yet, during Trump's first term, the department chose not to press criminal charges. Now, under a reshaped Justice Department, Comey faces a vastly different legal landscape. Some within the Eastern District of Virginia, the office handling his case, reportedly advised against filing charges due to insufficient evidence. However, after the resignation of top prosecutor Eric Siebert, his successor, Lindsay Halligan, moved forward with the indictment, a decision that has sparked intense debate. The fallout extends beyond Comey. His son-in-law, Troy Edwards, resigned as a senior national security prosecutor following the news, and his eldest daughter, Maureen Comey, was fired from her job as a federal prosecutor in Manhattan. Her lawyers argue the dismissal was retaliation for her father's role in the FBI. These personal consequences highlight the human cost of political battles that often play out on national stages. Trump and Comey's feud dates back to 2017, when Trump fired Comey days after he publicly confirmed the president was under investigation for Russian election interference. Comey later became a vocal critic of Trump, calling him morally unfit for office. His departure led to the appointment of Robert Mueller as special counsel, whose investigation uncovered extensive connections between Trump's campaign and Russian officials. Though it ultimately concluded there was no criminal conspiracy, as the legal drama unfolds, one question looms large. Is the Justice Department being weaponized as a political tool? Or is this a legitimate exercise of its constitutional duty? Critics argue that the indictment of Comey and the broader targeting of Trump's adversaries threatens to erode public trust in the impartiality of the legal system. Supporters, however, may view it as a necessary step to hold powerful figures accountable. We want to hear from you. Do you believe these charges are a fair application of the law, or do they represent a dangerous precedent of political retribution? Share your thoughts in the comments below.